Hey everyone, how y'all doing? Welcome to my first video. Welcome to my channel. Not entirely sure where you're from or how you've gotten here, but definitely thank you for your time and thank you for dropping by. Guys, girls, I'd like to introduce myself to you first, so so you get an idea who's in front of you. And I like to speak about my channel, tell you what's it gonna be about, what should you expect, how things are gonna work here, why am I doing that, and yeah, kind of what should you expect and how do you benefit from it. And also I want to share my backstory so you know me, so you get to know me a little bit better. Guys, my name is Vova, which is short for Vladimir. I'm 27 years old now, and I've been an online entrepreneur since late 2015, and I've been an Amazon seller since late 2016, which is a pretty crazy roller coaster, kind of like that. But currently I live in Thailand. I live in Phuket, which is a really amazing island here in Thailand, and I'm kind of looking out of my window now, and yeah, it's pretty awesome to be here. So guys, my channel, what's gonna be here, what's it gonna be about? So number one, I want to be speaking about entrepreneurship, because I've been sort of an online entrepreneur for 3 years now, and I gotta be honest, it's not the easiest journey to take, and sometimes I get to the conclusion that it might be the hardest journey out there, but definitely worth it, guys, definitely worth it. So I'm just gonna be speaking about it, how things work when you're an entrepreneur, what should you expect when you make that switch in your mind, and that's gonna be quite interesting. Second, I want to be speaking about Amazon because that's what I do for a living, and I've been selling Amazon for a little less than 2 years now, and that's been a journey. That's a really cool journey that I'm on, and it's full of surprises, of downfalls, of rises, and good sales, bad sales, minus, plus, whatever, but it's amazing. I want to share my tips, tricks, hacks, whatever you call it, so you can sell better, so you do not do the mistakes I did, because when I first started, I did a bunch of mistakes. I still do them, but at least you can do less. Besides that, I want to be talking about inner peace. What does that mean? That means while you're selling on Amazon or being an entrepreneur as a whole, you get a lot of stress. Stress that might turn into anxiety, that might turn into depression. Unfortunately, guys, I've been there, and I've luckily gotten out of this. But this whole journey brought me not to the best part of my life. But I was able to overcome that. And that's what I'm going to be speaking about as well, of how do you maintain, this cool sort of inner you while dealing with all these super pressure doing things, And number four, I want to be speaking about motivation. Actually this one thing called motivation is the thing that takes you from not doing too much or procrastinating a lot to actually doing something and taking this hardest action, like the video I'm recording right now. Honestly, it was not easy to put myself in front of you guys and to speak openly, but I'm doing that right now, and motivation helped me, I motivated myself, and books helped me, and my friends and my family and many people helped me and supported me, but that's motivation. So I'll definitely be covering this, guys. And I don't know if you're kind of interested in what I'm telling you right now, but if you are, maybe drop a comment and let me know. That would be cool. Yeah, I'll definitely be reading all these comments and answering them all. So yeah. And as for my backstory of how I've gotten here to sitting in front of this camera and interacting with you guys, that's interesting because I have to take you back to 2014, which is almost 5 years now. It's been actually late 2014. And I had a backpack. I had a big backpack, I had a small backpack, and I was on my way to India from Tel Aviv to Delhi with no plan in my mind, with no idea of what's going to happen. I just quit my job. I sort of quit everything, and I decided to go and travel the world on my own, and just to see what's there, to see what's out there in the world. The world is big, right? So I wanted to check what's there behind these borders. So I landed in Delhi and I met a bunch of people on the way. Like I've traveled about a year through Southeast Asia and India. I've visited 7 countries. And in the last month of my, oh, there's a motorbike. I'm in Thailand. So in the last month of my travels, I meet this guy and he tells me like, Vova, dude, like you have cool traveling stories. Like, why don't you share them with the world via a blog? And I was like, what do you mean? He's like, you should open a travel blog. So like, what is a travel blog, dude? So he explained, and he explained that you can actually share your knowledge, share your traveling skills, and you can, you know, help people travel and monetize it, you know, by writing good quality content. And yeah, so I thought like, wow, I can do the thing I love, right? To write about something I love and to monetize it. That sounds good. Like people are gonna love it, right? So I come back home and I immediately open a travel blog, right? I was travel blogging for about a year. Honestly, I never made any money out of it, but it was a good experience. And straight away, I was ignited. I was passionate about doing something, about like, I was like, wow, the world is so big. I want to see more. Like, I don't want to be stuck in a job that, you know, just, I'm there like the whole day. And I used to be a lifeguard, guys, and that's like 7 till 7. You work like 12 hours a day, guys, 12 hours a day. Yeah. So eventually I started like travel blogging. I've tried running Periscope. I was doing Instagram. I was doing all sorts of things online because I felt like I want to travel the world and work. That was my dream. That came true. That's, I mean, isn't that amazing, guys? And then, so what happened next is a few buddies of mine and me, we started like a gymwear company, and it never succeeded. We never sold anything, and then tried again with another buddy of mine to open a sunglasses selling business, which also never worked. And then I think it was like late 2016 when I just Googled or something, I bumped into Amazon FBA. And I told my friend that like there's an option to sell stuff online while people take care of the shipping. That means you can work from any sort of part of this planet, right? We got super excited about that, and we're like starting searching, and we find this webinar, like 5 hours webinar. We buy this webinar and we start watching it. And at some point we shake hands and we say like dude, if we don't do that right now, like we're complete losers, right? So that's how sort of we agreed to not give up this time, and actually to get to the point that we earn our first dollar, guys. And it's the hardest one, just so you know, it's the hardest dollar to earn. After that, it's not easy, but it gets easier in a way, right? So, right. And then we bought another course. We started, learning, researching and stuff like that. Our first product landed on Amazon in February 2017, which is, well, it's almost 2 years now. It's going to be 2 years in like 3 months. And currently we have 5 products. And since then we sold about $500,000 in revenue. And we're netting about 18% of that as to my previous Fetcher check. Fetcher is like a software that calculates all this stuff. So yeah, guys, you can definitely live off Amazon. It takes a while, but yeah, that's how we got into that point. And now I'm kind of sitting here in front of you, recording that. You're probably like, all right, so you have an interesting backstory, maybe, I don't know. So why are you doing that? Why do you YouTube? Well, guys, that's another topic. So I've been in this sphere of online entrepreneurship for about 3 years now, right? And I've met like so many people around, and it seems that when I speak to them, right, and I'm being open and honest, and I tip them and I, sort of guide them to the right way, they magically become happier. They become more content with their lives, with their business. And I said like, all right, if I can influence like 10 people, why don't I influence 100 people or maybe 1,000 people? All right, that could be nice. Like people, like I get excited when I get like, hey, Vova, thank you. Like, dude, like I feel better now. What you told, like it's so fulfilling, guys. You didn't like, maybe you know, maybe you don't, but it's so amazing. So this is one of the reasons that definitely answers to my why. Another reason is is another source of income. I'm still new to YouTube. Actually, that's my first video, but I do believe it can be a really nice income stream as well. So that definitely helps to diversify your income streams. So I definitely want to try and do that via YouTube. And how things are going to work here? Well, I guess it's pretty easy. I want to create quality content for you guys, because I do see that there is quality content. Like, I follow guys like Matt, like Tom, the girl Tamara. They do actually post good stuff. There's also a bunch of people who do not post quality stuff, and there's like a sea of content, which is good to be swimming in a sea, but you sort of want to pick the quality content. So my goal here is to create quality content that will definitely help you sell more, to minimize your mistakes, because I've done a bunch of mistakes during those 2 years or 3 years in online entrepreneurship as a whole, but definitely in Amazon. I'm like the mistake king, guys, and I will definitely help you to not get this crown of mistake king. And finally, what should you expect? Well, you should expect good quality content. You should expect your sales to go up, your motivation to go up, you being more calm, and I'll do my best for you guys and for this goal. So, if you're like pretty cool with that, if that is something that might interest you, if you're feeling maybe if you want to support me, so you're welcome to subscribe, and I'll definitely bring in more good quality content. So thank you for your time. Really, I really appreciate that, and I do hope to see you in my next video.